Shalom, shalom. Put a 1 in the chat if the volume is good. Put 1 in the chat if the volume is good. Put a 1 in the chat if the volume is good. The water, Sarah, shalom, shalom. Yo, I had to move locations. Give me a second. Get this set up real quick. Hang around. All right. Let me share my screen. Let me get it cracking. Boom. So remember, initial title of the video. Matthew chapter 6 and verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. And I began to show you guys yesterday what the kingdom of heaven is. Remember, the kingdom of heaven is within you. I showed yesterday. So if you want me to go start going back, I suggest you to watch the first video. It's like a grain of mustard seed that grows. It's within you. It starts as a little bitty seed, and it grows and it grows, right? And understanding of that, the kingdom of the Most High is within you. The kingdom of the Most High is salvation, is powers, rulership, and authority. It is all these things. And you got to come to the grasp, because the kingdom of the Most High is, let me get some real quick. Matthew. See, this is not a physical war. This is a spiritual war. This is a spiritual war. It's what happened in the Roman Empire. Watch this, Matthew chapter 11 and verse 11. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of women, there have not risen a greater than John the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence. At this time was in a Roman Empire. Now we're in a Roman Greco and a Greco-Roman Empire right now. We're at the end. And that time and now we suffer violence. And the violent take it by force. And that's what was going on at that time. See, but there's a different twist to this, right? Let me get something for you. Boop, boop, boop. Let me get Daniel 7 and 18 real quick. It's the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 18. And it reads, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. It's something you can take. Remember, you got heaven on earth, and you got the heavens above, and you got the third dimension. Right? There's three heavens. But this kingdom of heaven is on earth. Remember the prayer, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done here on earth as it is in heaven. Right? It's going to be kingdom on earth. Right? But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Remember, at that time and right now, the kingdom of the Most High suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force. Right here it says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. This is not a physical warfare. This is a spiritual warfare. But there's things that you're going to have to accept. There's things that you have to abide by, things you just the understanding of the kingdom of heaven, because a lot of people can't deal with this. A lot of people can't deal with the going to camp and rebuking Esau, rebuking all the nations in front of everybody, being hated. They can't deal with that. They can't deal with those things. Things you're going to have to accept. And that's what today's video is about. Telling you things you're going to have to accept. And so let's get into that. And understand this. Let's go to Isaiah 14:1. Because we got a lot of Christians that are going to look at this video and they're not going to like what I got to say. But it's okay. Because I'm prepared for that and I don't care. You think I care? After 500 years, y'all not liking us? And the things that y'all done to us? I care? No, I don't care, man. I do not care. I can give a good goddamn. What y'all got to say? What you got to say about me, about what I'm saying, man? We're going to take the kingdom. And I'm accept these things. These are things that I'm going to accept. And these are things you're going to have to accept too. You're going to have to eat the whole scroll. Not just a little bit, but the whole scroll. Isaiah 14:1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, not everybody, Jacob, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them. And watch, we're going to find out how the strangers are going to be joined with us. Strangers, those are the heathen nations. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. Bring them. That's physical. And bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. You got to deal with that. You got to be able to deal with this, man. Some of this stuff people are not able to take. They're not able to take that. Possess them in the land of what? Jerusalem, for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. We were captives. Why not you? Most High likened his judgment unto a ring. What comes around goes around. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. See? And they shall rule over their oppressors. That's Esau, that's the Hamites, Syrians of the other nations. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Most High shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage where thou hast made to serve. See? These are things that you're going to have to understand. These are things that you're going to have to accept. And it just is what it is. Let me go somewhere real quick. And the Most High know our thoughts. He know what we're going through. Because if you keep His laws, you don't have to worry about anything. And that's the thing. You just don't have to. And that's a buildup. That's growing in this truth. You gotta grow, and you're gonna start understanding, and that belief is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And you're gonna feel comfortable, man, doing what you do, because you know you're not gonna be touched. Let's go to Jeremiah 9:11. Jeremiah chapter 29 and verse 11, and it reads, For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith Yahweh, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Then shall ye call upon me, and ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you. See, that's doing this work. It's a build up. Because we doing the work. And ye shall seek me and find me, when ye shall search for me with all your heart, your mind. We searching for the Most High with all our heart. Keeping His commandments, man. We're going to pray, and He going to find us. And He going to hear. That's faith right here. These are things you're going to have to say. We're going to possess our oppressors. We're going to rule over them. We're taking the kingdom. We're taking them too. We're going to possess them. Those are the things coming into this truth. This is the kingdom right here. Seek ye first the kingdom and his righteousness. Seek ye first the kingdom. This is the kingdom. This is what's going to happen inside the kingdom. It's going to happen. Go to Isaiah 34 and 5. Let's see who get there first. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 5. We're going to read to 6. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the master hath a sacrifice in Basra. This is Hamashiach Yahushua. And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Idumea is Edom, so-called white and Greek man. This is them. This is Esau. This is Edom. Matter of fact, you can also go to the Zandervan Bible dictionary. You can go there and check it out. Let me see if I got one of mine in the bag. Let me see. Oh, God. Got that Zandervan. Go to the Zandervan real quick. Idumea, page 239. In the Zandervan Bible Dictionary, these white scholars wrote this book. Idumea, Edom, Greek and Roman name for Edom, right? Greek and Roman name for Edom. Let's go over this. I'm not going to be on here too long. I just want to do a quick video for y'all. Just show you things. This is the kingdom of heaven right here. You want the kingdom of heaven? This is the kingdom of heaven. This is the kingdom of heaven. Edom, Edomites, page 141. Edom, Edomites of the Zandervan Bible Dictionary. White scholars wrote this book now. The nation and its people who were the descendants of Esau, Jacob's evil twin brother. Who were the descendants of Esau, he founded the country, so his name is equated with Edom. Genesis 25 and 30, and 36, 1 through 8. The country was also called Seir, or Mount Seir, which was the name of the territory in which the Edomites lived. The kingdom of Edom was founded during the 19th century BC, the 13th century BC, according to the archaeologist evidence. In the process of about 4 centuries, the government of Edom changed from one under tribal chiefs monarchy Saul fought. So we don't have to go all there. Just showing you who they are, the Greek and Romans. Today, your so-called neighborhood white boy. All right, I'm not lying, y'all. These brothers on these corners ain't, or we are not lying to y'all. All right. For my sword, this is Hamashiach Yahushua. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse. That is leprosy to judgment. The sword of the masters, filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the master hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. All right, let's go to Isaiah 60, 63 and 1. Just to show you who's that, who's going to be doing this. This is Hamashiach Yahushua, they neighborhood Jesus. They love Jesus. This is something you're going to have to understand. This is the kingdom. This is the kingdom. This is the kingdom. Isaiah chapter 63 and verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? See, it says that in Isaiah 35, Isaiah 34 and 5, and and 30 and 30 34, Isaiah 34 and 6, talking about Basra, sacrifice in Basra. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speaketh in righteousness, mighty to save. Right? Mighty to save who? Let's go to Luke 168 real quick. Mighty to save. Who's going to be saved? Who's going to be saved? Let's get that. Let me get that real quick. Luke 1:68. Blessed be Yahweh thy power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people. Right? I'm going to keep going. And hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. This is getting really, really interesting. This is the kingdom. That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. This is in the Roman Empire. To perform the mercy promised to our fathers, and to remember his holy covenant. To perform the oath which he swore to our father Abraham, that he will grant unto us, that we, being delivered out of the hands of our enemies, might serve him without fear. Right? But who are these people? Let's just show them. This is the people that we're going to take and possess in the kingdom, that have did these things to us. Gotta know who done them to us. Let's go and see that. Who done this to us? Let's see. Let's go to the book of Psalms 83. A song or psalm. Psalms 83 and verse 1. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. Get them. Bible Kashah. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have exalted themselves against us. They have exalted themselves against us. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones, the elect. They consulted against us, man. They trying to take us down. They trying to come up with a bunch of stupid laws, freedom of speech and everything. Verse 4. They have said, come, come. I'm gonna show you who they said come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Now you got a cursed nation over there that ain't got no melanin that's standing up there. None. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. They may not like one another. They may hate one another. They despise one another, especially the other nations. They despise Esau. But they have one thing in common: us. They hate the black, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's who they have in common: to hate us. And who is this? The tabernacles of Edom, so-called white boys, the Ishmaelites, the Arabs, Muslims, for the most part, Moab and the Hagarenes, Chinese and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon, uh, 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 you got the Chinese and Japanese, Ammon and Moab and Ammon, Japanese and Chinese, and Amalek, the so-called Jewish cats that are over there, the Philistines, African nation, and with the inhabitants of Tyre, another South African nation. Assur also joins with them. They have hoping the children of Lot. Hallelujah. See, these are the nations that have went against us. So when you hear this right here, this is the kingdom. Isaiah 63:1. Let's get it. Let's get here, man. These are the things that you will have to accept. This is the kingdom of heaven. This is the kingdom of heaven. Isaiah 63:1. Who is that? Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that spake in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine fat? Gonna be a lot of blood on his garments. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. All those nations and more that consulted against us and that has done us wrong. We've been in every captivity with every nation. This is the kingdom. We're going to possess our possessors. We're going to take them and take them to their place. This is the kingdom. This is everybody going to church for. We want heaven. We want heaven on earth. You gotta accept this. This is the kingdom. This is seek ye the kingdom. You gotta want this. Powers, rulerships, and authority. They took it from us, and then Daniel said, we're going to take the kingdom. But Hamashiach Yahushua, vengeance is not ours. Vengeance is his. Watch, verse 4. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. See? And I looked, and there was none to help. Telling you, y'all. And I looked, and there was none to help. And I wondered that there was none to uphold the integrity. Therefore, my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury helped me. See? Hey, it's going down. It is going down. This is things that you have to accept. This is the kingdom. All that soft stuff is gone. All that soft stuff is gone. This is the kingdom. This is what you would have to accept. Go to 2nd Ezra 13 and 10 real quick. Second Ezra chapter 13 and verse 10. And we're going to read to 11. But one day I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. Y'all gotta know what those is. Tempests. It's like the hurricane and stuff that just passed. Tempest. And they were all mixed together. These things is gonna happen and tear the place up. It's gonna cause all this stuff to happen and start tearing people up. And they were all mixed together. The blast of fire, the flaming breath, that wind with fire in it, and the great tempest, all that rain coming down, and fell with violence upon the multitude, which was prepared to fight, and burnt up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. Mashiach Yahushua ain't playing, man. See, and then you start to think, oh, what about these innocent people? No, no. None of these people that got burnt up were innocent. None of them, especially coming against the king, the master. You're coming against the master, you must be crazy. You are out of your rabbit mind. Let's go to Psalms real quick. Psalms 37 and 20. Psalms chapter 37, verse 20. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of Yahweh shall be as the fat of lambs, and they shall consume into smoke, shall they consume away. The wicked shall perish. With that in that smoke, that's gonna happen. They're gonna perish. They're gonna perish, man. Yeah, so you gotta understand this. This is the kingdom of heaven. See, it's gonna be on earth, but hey, the wicked got to die. The wicked got to go. When the wicked are at rule, the people mourn. When the righteous rule, the people rejoice. Gotta understand that. Go to Revelations 13 and 9. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. We'll go to 10. If any man have an ear, let him hear. If you can hear this and understand it, understand it. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Most High likened this judgment unto a ring. What comes around goes around. So I'm just gonna leave it right there, y'all. I'm gonna leave it right there because I don't really need to go that far. You know, I'm gonna leave it right there. And with that, I'm gonna say Shalom. Abanawa Yahweh Bahasham Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. Shalom.